Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going on an adventure to learn about some of Europe's bravest heroes. We'll travel across time and continents from the green hills of Scotland to the sunny plains of South America, following in the footsteps of these amazing people. Let's get started. It begins in Scotland, a land known for its rugged beauty and its people's love for freedom. Here we meet William Wallace, a man who embodied the strength and determination of his people. When England tried to take over Scotland, Wallace refused to give up. He became a symbol of hope, bringing Scottish clans together to fight for their freedom. His victory at Stirling Bridge in 1297, where he outsmarted and defeated a much larger English army, made him a legend. Even though he was eventually captured and executed, Wallace's spirit lived on, inspiring generations of Scottish people to fight for their independence. His name became a symbol of Scottish pride and the unwavering pursuit of liberty. Our journey takes us to France during a long and difficult war with England called the 100 Years' War. In the middle of all the fighting, a young woman named Joan of Arc emerged as a symbol of hope. Guided by her strong faith, Joan went on an incredible journey that would change French history forever. When she was only 17, she convinced the French leader, the Dauphin, that God had chosen her for a special mission. She then led the French army to amazing victories against the English, who had been winning for so long. Her most famous victory happened in the city of Orléans, where she inspired the French troops and helped them break the English siege. Sadly, Joan was captured and handed over to the English, who accused her of being a heretic and burned her at the stake. But her story didn't end there. Centuries later, she was recognized as a saint, forever known as the Maid of Orléans, a symbol of courage and faith. Chapter 3. Jean Moulin, the unbroken spirit of resistance. Our journey now takes us to a dark time in history, World War II, when the Nazi regime had taken over much of Europe. In France, where the Nazi control was especially harsh, a man named Jean Moulin rose up to fight for his country's freedom. Moulin refused to be controlled by the Nazis. He dedicated his life to freeing France and brought together different resistance groups that were fighting against the Nazi occupation. Even though it was incredibly dangerous, Moulin organized secret operations, helping the French resistance disrupt the Nazis' plans. Tragically, Moulin was betrayed and captured by the Gestapo, the Nazi secret police. They tortured him terribly, trying to get him to give up information about the resistance. But Moulin was unbelievably brave. He refused to betray his comrades, even when he was in terrible pain. He died a hero in July 1943, a symbol of unwavering resistance against oppression. For Simón Bolívar, El Libertador, forger of nations. Now we travel to South America, where Simón Bolívar dedicated his life to freeing his people from colonial rule. Born into a wealthy family in Venezuela, Bolívar dreamed of a South America free from Spanish control. His fight for liberation was full of both amazing victories and crushing defeats. But Bolívar never gave up. He led his armies to liberate Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and Bolivia, changing the map of South America forever. He was a brilliant military leader, and his unwavering belief in freedom inspired countless others to join his fight. 5. Jan Kubiš, a spark of defiance. Our journey takes us back to Nazi-occupied Europe, where we meet Jan Kubiš, a shining example of courage and resistance. Kubiš was a Czechoslovak soldier who risked everything to fight for his country's freedom. His bravery caught the attention of British intelligence, who recruited him for a dangerous mission called Operation Anthropoid. The target was Reinhard Heydrich, one of the most powerful and cruel leaders in the Nazi regime. In May 1942, Kubiš and his team ambushed Heydrich's car in Prague, and in the attack, they mortally wounded the Nazi leader. Their daring operation was a major blow to the Nazis, both symbolically and strategically. Chapter 6, a timeless legacy of courage. As we reflect on the lives of these brave individuals, we see a common thread that connects them all: incredible courage in the face of oppression and an unwavering commitment to fighting for something bigger than themselves. William Wallace, Joan of Arc, Jean Moulin, Simón Bolívar, and Jan Kubiš remind us that true bravery comes from believing in something deeply and being willing to fight for it, no matter the cost. Their stories inspire us and show us that courage can change the world. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about these amazing people, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more inspiring content. I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore more stories of courage, heroism, and hope.